Guys, well, I'm NTX here, scouting out my World War attack. I'm an Enlightenment Age town center going against my mirror on the other side. They're actually an Industrial Age town center, but you can tell by this base that they just basically have upgraded the town center. Everything else looks pretty much like an Enlightenment Age town center. I am gonna record this live, and don't worry if my attack sucks. It's not gonna make it on YouTube, so you will hear this anyways. But here's my plan. I need to take care of that Encore Watt. That's going to do some serious regeneration to enemy troops, so I need to make sure that's gone. I'm going to come at it from this point right here, see if I can slide right in there, do a sabotage to take care of those three things, and then focus in on that town center in order to get my second star. I'm going to go with my traditional attacking composition. I use 26 Praetorian Fusiliers to do the initial damage to the buildings, and they're going to soak up the attacks while I drop down my cannons, which do the main damage to the buildings, my supply wagons, which keep them alive, and my musketeers that also try to keep them alive. And you see, I've just got your basic tactics. I always like to use the Colosseum's strength of the gladiator if I can at the beginning, but the biggest problem with the beginning is trying to get all the troops down in time. Try to get that second star. If I don't get it, I'll go for a 4-star 100. That'd be fine. I'm going to just kind of spread these guys out here a little bit. Then I'm going to get, not nearly all, but I'm going to get most of my musketeers out. Now I'm going to drop my cannons. Now I bring one wall sapper. I don't like to waste a lot of army camp space with a wall sapper, but he is going to be able to break that wall. Now I'm going to be able to get that focused in on that town center and then sabotage those three things so they don't die too much. And I'm also going to sabotage that other mortar. And then hopefully we should be able to do some serious damage there. I'm going to drop my strength gladiator, my protect. My biggest problem is the fact that I've dropped everyone in there together. They're bunched up really, really tight. And so the thing is can they spread out a little bit, because it's a bit tight in there, and you don't like to get them all bunched up, because now I'm worried about this mortar right here. But I'm going to go ahead and focus on that mortar. That's got to go down to keep all my musketeers alive. And you see I have a group of guys that are up there, that are moving up there. That's not too bad. That's going to bring those enemy horsemen down. But here's my main group right here, and they seem to be doing all right. I'm going to go ahead and save some of these musketeers just as a little bit of cleanup if for some reason there's one or two enemy buildings that I'm worried about. Those guys aren't doing much up there, but they are drawing enemy troops off and letting my main group go in there. Now I am going to drop that heal spell right there, that first aid, just because that mortar almost took out my cannons. It's the cannons that's going to do the majority of damage. They have to stay alive, because basically besides that it's just a bunch of musketeers, and it's like they're throwing rocks at things. They're not doing much of anything. Alright, so you see I've still got this group of musketeers alive, so I'm going to go ahead and drop my remaining musketeers up there just to help out. More than enough time left though, 1 minute 15 seconds. Yeah, this is going to work, guys. This is how you 5-star an Industrial Age town center when you're an Enlightenment Age town center. Go back, take a look at the army comp, look at the placement. This was pretty smooth, and take a look. I didn't lose any supply wagons, didn't lose any of my cannons, so retraining is not going to take much of anything. This is going to work pretty well. I'll go back to my base and show you what the retraining cost is. This is also the army composition I use for my basic farming videos. I have some of those up on my YouTube channel as well. The only difference with farming is that I don't use any of my generals or any of my tactics. But take a look at that raid. My retrain cost just 19,000 food.